Hi, welcome to this reading from Fundamentals Aesthetics by Pivot Point for 103.1 Goal Setting. My name is Megan Russo. I'm a licensed esthetician, licensed massage therapist, and aesthetics instructor. This audio recording is not intended to replace your school lecture, but intended to be used as a supplemental resource. What does it mean to you to be a successful esthetician? Starting something with undefined goals can be overwhelming. Goal setting requires motivation, so it's important to break larger goals down into smaller milestones that help maximize success and long-term happiness. A goal properly set is halfway reached. As you begin your job search, know that success isn't instantaneous. Success happens when planning, focus, and follow through. Be assertive and take advantage of opportunities. With a positive attitude, you'll overcome obstacles and enjoy the journey. Even with a great plan, setbacks happen. It's natural to have high hopes and expectations as you start out. It's also natural to be disappointed when things don't go as planned. But your reaction is key. Will you lose your cool, your confidence, and give up? Will you learn from the experience, make a new plan, and move forward? The choice is yours. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Although you might want a position in a medical practice or medi-spa right out of school, working in these environments is highly demanding and requires additional education and experience. Defining clear goals will help you create a career pathway and keep you on track. Vision boards. A vision board can help you identify where you want to go. Here are some steps to create one. Choose images that reflect where you want to be. It may be pictures of your ideal work environment, where you want to live, etc. Create a canvas. This can be a paper canvas or using an app. Use motivational sayings or written goals with the images. And organize the images in a way that tells your story. Great question. What makes successful people different? Successful people prioritize and know what is important. When someone achieves something worthwhile, it means they had a sense of purpose, working toward a meaningful goal. The habit of setting realistic, attainable goals is essential for career success. Successful people realize that every career requires dealing with difficult situations, overcoming obstacles, and that having a goal in sight will help see them through. Successful people make a habit of knowing what they want, they follow a plan, and they get things done. Page 6, SMART goals. SMART goals. How would you answer the question, what are your career goals? If you said, I want to make lots of money, or I want to have lots of clients. Those aren't goals. Those are dreams. A goal is a specific target or benchmark that can be attained within a specific time frame. A dream is a desired state in the future. Goals are stepping stones to dreams that keep us headed in the right direction. The secret to creating goals that will help you achieve your dreams is to remember one simple word. SMART. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Defining your goals with these 5 criteria in mind will keep you focused and on track. If circumstances change, you can easily adjust SMART goals rather than starting over. Specific. Goal setting begins with thinking in specific terms. Specific goals state exactly what you want to accomplish and have a greater chance of being accomplished because they focus energy and attention. These goals answer most of the W questions. who, what, where, when, why, and which. For example, I will get a job is too general. A specific goal would be, I will get an entry-level position in a reputable spa after graduation. See the difference? Measurable. Measurable goals will help you get organized and track your progress. A measurable goal contains concrete benchmarks for determining how close or how far away you are from achieving the goal. These benchmarks are usually expressed with numbers. To determine if a goal is measurable, ask yourself, how will I know if I have successfully accomplished this goal? For example, I will make at least 5 retail suggestions over the next week. That's a measurable goal. A measurable goal often lends itself to creating a checklist, which is a tool that can help you manage your work and track your progress. A salon and spa should have a system of tracking goals and benchmarks for you. This enables you and the owner to make sure that you are achieving goals. These statistics can then become a list of your personal accomplishments. Achievable. A goal is achievable if it's something that you know you can do. Perhaps someone's done it before, or you know if you have the right training that you can do it. Ask yourself, is this something I can commit to? Do I believe I can do this even if it's hard? And how much time am I willing to spend on this goal? Realistic. You are the only one who can decide if a goal is realistic. A realistic goal is one you believe can be accomplished. For example, a goal to own a spa in 5 years is ambitious but attainable. But a goal to own a spa in 6 months after graduation? Maybe not realistic. Whether your goals are cautious or ambitious will probably be a reflection of your personality. Timely. Setting a deadline for achieving a goal will help you avoid procrastination. A timely goal is one that can be accomplished in a reasonable, realistic time frame. Without deadlines, goals can become vague dreams. However, deadlines must take into account the level of challenge and the means necessary to accomplish your goal. Example, I'll get a job within the next 60 days is an example of a timely goal as compared to the goal, I will get a job as soon as possible. Page 8, Professional Goals, the 80-20 rule. In 1897, it was discovered an interesting pattern in the distribution of wealth in Britain, Italy, France, Switzerland, and America. In each of these countries, 80% of the wealth was held by 20% of the people. These percentages were so consistent in every country that it was concluded that the 80-20 pattern of distribution represented a consistent, universal principle. In 1951, this principle was applied to business, proving that 80% of the profits was generated by less than 20% of the work, effort, and resources. Today, this principle is called the 80-20 rule. It has been applied to everything from financial forecasting to personal and professional development. For example, studies show that more than 80% of the food is produced from less than 20% of the land. Similarly, 80% of the scientific breakthroughs come from 20% of the scientists. So what does this mean for you? The 80-20 rule and your career. Make the 80-20 rule work for you as you plan your career. Focus on the 20% of your professional life that will gain you an 80% return on your energy. This way, you'll be working smarter, not harder. The secret of implementing the 80-20 rule is selecting goals within the 20% that will get you where you want to go much faster and more effectively than the other 80%. By focusing on what matters, the 20%, you can reduce distractors and unproductive behaviors. So how do you focus on the 20%? If the 20% of your clients gives you 80% of your business, reward the 20% for their loyalty. This doesn't have to be by discounting their services. Instead, add value to or upsell with each service. Example, adding a paraffin treatment, hot towels, or a neck and shoulder massage while the client is waiting. Or adding a mask to a facial treatment and educating them on a new product they have not experienced. Retail sales are a revenue source that you can set goals with easily. Retail revenue takes less time to generate than service revenue. 80% of your job may be performing services, but you're likely to increase revenue faster from retailing that 20%. Page 10. Guidelines for determining professional goals. Now that you understand how to create SMART goals, use these 4 easy-to-follow guidelines to help plan your career path. A plan should be flexible, easy to implement, and clear. We're going to identify a long-term goal, identify short-term goals, create a plan, and review your plan periodically. For your long-term goal, visualize, ask, write, discuss, commit. Visualize. Where do you want your career to be in 5 years? Ask. Why do you want to achieve this? What is the education and experience needed to complete this goal? Write. Create a mind map, vision board, or journal entry that describes your goal. Discuss. Ask for help from an esthetician who has accomplished the same goal or a trusted mentor. Commit. Identify a completion date. Step 2. Identify your short-term goals. These will help you reach your long-term. Visualize, ask, write, discuss, and commit. Visualize. Where do you want your career to be in 1 year? Ask. What do you need to accomplish this year to achieve your short-term goals? Do they support your long-term goal? Write. Record details of each goal. Examples: get a job at XYZ Spa, save $3,000 for education, create a social media plan, get a certification, etc. And discuss. Review your short-term goals. Commit. Identify completion dates for each goal. Once you've done this, it's time to create a plan. Ask, write, discuss, commit. Ask. What tasks do you need to complete to meet your short-term goals? Write. Create a set of objectives and tasks. Examples include achieving 12 hours of continuing education, saving $50 per week, part-time work in a salon or spa, etc. Discuss. Ask for help identifying resources and alternate plans. Commit. Create a budget to support the plan. And step number 4, review your plan periodically. Ask, discuss, commit. Ask, are you enjoying the career path you are on? Discuss. Review your timeline and accomplishments with a trusted mentor or another experienced esthetician. Commit. Continue the path or alter the plan if your focus changes. If you're having a hard time meeting your goals, adjust your focus and start smaller. Page 11. Proper goal setting using SMART and the 80-20 rule will get you where you want to go professionally. In this lesson, you've learned the 5 aspects of SMART goals. Specific, what do you want to accomplish? Measurable, concrete benchmarks. Achievable, is it something I can commit to? Realistic, do you believe you can accomplish it? Timely, set a deadline. You've also learned guidelines that will help you determine short and long-term goals. Long-term goal, 5 years, short-term goal, 1 year, the importance of creating a plan, and reviewing your goals periodically. Thank you for joining me for this reading of 103.1 from your Pivot Point Fundamentals Aesthetics.